no formal swim training. I don't own a bike, and I've never run farther than a mile on a set of prosthetics. And I said to myself, I believe God wants me to do an Ironman. Hi, I'm Scott Rigsby. I'm a double amputee and a triathlete. Well, I was 18 years old. I was working a summer job with two of my best friends from high school. We were working for a landscaping company, and we were sitting on the back of this pickup truck. An 18-wheeler had been following us and decided to pass us from behind, so he moved over, and when he did, his vehicle clipped our vehicle. I got knocked off. My legs got lodged in between our flatbed trailer tire, and I literally bounced up and down the road over 328 feet on the pavement. For the next 3 years, from 1994 to 1997, I'm in pretty much a drug-induced coma and addicted to prescription medications. One day I had this conversation with a pastor friend of mine, and he talked to me for about 2 hours, and through my drug-induced haze, the only thing I can remember him saying is that God had a plan for my life. That's really when I finally connected with God. I poured out all my hurt and my anger, and I cursed God for everything that he possibly was worth. He simply said, I'm glad you're finally being honest with me. It was December 2005. I was at probably the lowest point in my life. Even though as a Christian I was lost, I was wandering in a desert of despair. And so I just said a simple prayer. I said, God, if you'll open up a door for me, then I'll run through it. About a week later, I was in a bookstore, and I looked and I saw this female amputee on the front cover of Runner's World Triathlete magazine. And Sarah, who had lost her leg above the knee, she just completed the Hawaiian Ironman. And so right then and there, I knew that my purpose, I felt like that God wanted me to do the unthinkable. He wanted me to run an Ironman. Here I had this dream, but there were insurmountable odds. What I was trying to do was unthinkable. But what I wanted to do was change the world. I wanted God to use my ordinary life. I wanted to place my ordinary life in the hands of an extraordinary God so he could do extraordinary things. There's a verse in the Bible, and I'll paraphrase it, but it says, I count everything but loss compared to the knowledge or the worth of knowing Jesus. And really, it doesn't matter about world records. It doesn't matter about being on TV or being in magazines. At the end of the day, when I put my head on the pillow, it's about knowing God, and it's about making Him known. And if I haven't done that day, then I've lost that day. If I haven't done that over the course of my life, then I've lived a lost life.